Hello guys, this is Chris's Homebrew Sports and Video Games. This is game 2 of Boston and Toronto. I will be playing as Toronto. I did start this game on Thursday evening, and I had to take an important phone call, which lasted about an hour and a half. And then I had another situation to deal with, so I just decided to stop the game and start it over. I was only in the first inning, so we're just going to start it over and let this be the official game. It'll be the same two starting pitchers, Nathan Eovaldi and Chase Anderson. So yeah, we're going to get started.
Hey everybody, I'm Dan Plesac and welcome to MLB The Show. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Chase Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a three-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, that makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Guerrero in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball well outside. Anderson is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. 3-2, the count for Rafael Devers.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. Smoke toward third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to make.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. Devers leads off first with one away. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Ray, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there, really battles, doesn't take any pitches off, he's a grinder, always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fischer's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Moreland playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of super.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that Boston strands a couple. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Eovaldi will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour. All the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Ready now, Bo Bichette. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1. Strike 2, swinging.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Standing in now, Cavan Biggio. As he'll get caught chasing that one there. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. going to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Popped up. Moreland has a play. 2 down. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Villar's there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis. They'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Michael Chavis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hard ground ball to third. Well, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss, he struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 2nd.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. of the inning now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw.
The first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch, and he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuggers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Digging in now to Oscar Hernandez. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Vasquez corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. It looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher.
If there weren't 2 outs with his average, I'd be tempted to bunt.
Low for ball 1.
But since there's 2 outs, that's not going to do me any good.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
You're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing and a breaking ball off the plate. Do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just hung in there on that one. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fisher's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here now is left field, Devers. He swings and misses, throw down. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Would you like to go upstairs? The doggy's gone.
All the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a cold strike one.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up of the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Still 1-2. Here's the pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Ripped on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now back. Number 2. Nick Foreman.
At the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Runner on first with 2 away. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Leading off the inning, Reese McGuire, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. It's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 out.
Now back. That's your job. Oh. Yeah.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Cavan Biggio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pilar back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Ball.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fork.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. McGuire is under it, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Alright, sorry guys, I gotta pause this for a second. I gotta pause this first. This is not one. Alright guys, I'm back.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Guerrero on at first. Nobody out. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. On to first. The double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn two. Pretty smooth.
Stepping up now, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, left fielder, Anthony Benintendi.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1, no pressure.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Fisher looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out. And he's in motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Justin Miller, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Justin Miller.
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started firing on baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error on the Boston line score. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up.
Alright, so after this half inning, I'm going to stop the video and let the camcorder charge up.
Mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now.
And then we'll continue on after the camcorder charges up.
Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Don't be shocked if he triples up right here. It's not like he took those first 2 curveballs. Those are swing and misses. If he could bounce one or entice him to swing at something outside the plate, I definitely think he'd triple up.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep.
Bye-bye.
Looking up is Benintendi. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give him a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner. There's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. All even now, 2-2. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that stone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. Line drive, base hit to right, and this will bang up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. Into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Popped him up. Bogarts over to his left. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Kevin Biggio. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
All right, guys. We will see you after the break. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's finish this game up.
The colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on the show right after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number two. Lifted the other way to left center. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Ready once again, Michael Chavis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. The 0-1. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he misses 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are two away now.
Oh, that was an interesting catch.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't connect there, it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Austin Bryce enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 31, Austin Bryce.
Ready for another chance? Lourdes Gurriel, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get him out.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Looking up is Pilar. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Three-run shot to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Lee Hembry takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 27.
Here's Randall Grichuk. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Comes set and the 0-1. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Teoscar Hernandez. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Set and the 2-1 pitch.
Count is 3-1.
Derek Fisher, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And the count will be full. Set. Here's the 3-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels right. All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Derek Fisher, as it's grounded sharply to first. himself, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Toronto. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pillar, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Lifted in the air out to left. Gurriel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting. Third base. Rafael.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local station. Darwinzon Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Number 10.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. McGuire is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Nope. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready with the 3-0. 3-1.
I shouldn't have swung at that.
That's a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. It was swung on and missed. A full count now. Swing and a high chopper. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the pass ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike.
It's going to be back to some serious teamwork if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And there's a base hit on the line. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Devers is digging for home. Safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit that tied things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Rounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Still even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, I think it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. In there, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw on to first for the second out. But meanwhile, that all-important go-ahead run is in to score.
really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in once again, Michael Chavis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Runner at first following the error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The 0-2 delivery. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Matt Barnes was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Travis Shaw, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
First pitch curveball, swung on and missed, strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Upset with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
So this team, they're swinging everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, just a 1 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Barnes, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. One of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, Devo, when it's cold and chilly like this, wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. It's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
He's set the payoff pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Vasquez gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Plate, Reese McGuire. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Comes set. The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead, all even at 5 apiece. Thomas Pannone will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Through first and hustling for second.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. For the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. Left side, but well fouled. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. It's 1-2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Colton Brewer enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Into that next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A winning run is at first base. The 1-0 on a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. No offer at the third that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Bogarts is there. 1 away. Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record.
Alright guys, so if we go into extra innings, I'm going to pause the recording here and let the camera charge up for another half an hour before extra innings.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a huge mistake as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Let's go good speed up there.
The 1-1 pitch. And it lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The set and the 2-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Alright guys, we will be back in a little bit. Alright guys, let's see if we can finish this game.
It's a 5-all ball game. Into extra innings, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball is no nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
This one skied out toward right. Fisher is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Standing in, Mitch Moreland looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This ball game still tied 5-all. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and here comes the first baseman, Travis Shaw. Now here it comes. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Outside with a cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Brendel Gritchen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Well, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. One out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. a winning run is aboard at first.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Teoscar Hernandez is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Here's the first pitch.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch it backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
So stepping in, Derek Fisher. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Joe Pennant will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 2.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Strike to count. The 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Benintendi coming up. He can't get there as it falls in. And this will bang up against the wall. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. When you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably should.
All right, guys, that's the end of the game. The next game will be Denver at Milwaukee in the NBA semifinals, game 1. We will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.